This is Trailblazers Leagues, a temporary game mode where we complete tasks to unlock new areas, gain points to unlock powerful game altering relics, all for the ultimate end goal of Dragon Cup. This is my journey. I went ahead and decided to do the 150 farming contracts. It's a task I was going to do eventually, and I thought I might as well get it. And the motivation for me to do this was because I messed up yesterday when I made all my spirit seeds, and I needed another spirit seed in order to actually complete a task. And I was mad at myself, so I said, "Screw it, we're grinding this out. We're getting it done." But if you look at my seed stack now, I basically have I definitely have 50 mil herblore banked here. Like just this dwarf weed stack is probably already like 6 million experience or something. I don't know, but I definitely have it all stacked up. And in the extra 100 contracts, I did pick up 2 spirit seeds, and we're gonna go make that task before I forget about it. I removed the fairy tree spot in the house, and now I can build a spirit tree and fairy ring. It combines them both into one square, so you can get one superior garden. And as that's an end game task, like on main irons, it's really nice to see them put that in as an elite task. But that is 200 more points, and now I'm at 47,000 flat. My goal for this video is to max, which might seem a little bit crazy as I'm only 2244 total. But it's league, so the XP rate is crazy. Just starting off at Temperos, as I really don't have any good fishing training methods. By the end of this, as I'll probably be pretty close to 100 by the time I get to 99, but I don't think I'm going to be going all the way to 25 million experience with fishing, just because it's too slow of a skill at 1.2 mil XP per hour. There is 100 Temperos games done. Super nice to have the kill count done here, and I'm currently in 98 fishing, about 880k experience to go. One of the tasks I have left is to catch 100 of these sharks, and it shouldn't be too bad because I am now 98 fishing, but I was putting off this task. I also put away the Infernal Harpoon just in case like the auto cook doesn't count, but I did bring the Spirit Flakes and the Fish Barrel, which hopefully will make this take less time. There is the 100 shark. Turns out that the Spirit Flakes do count, so saved me a bunch of time getting those 100 sharks down. The old boot in Stranglewood, and with that done, I think I have every single fishing task done, which means I only have 680k fishing to go. There is level 99 fishing. I decided to come back to Temperos and do a couple more games just because honestly, I was not having fun AFKing raw salmon and trout. But that is level 99 fishing. On top of that, also to 2250 total. And the next skill on the docket is agility. There are 3 tasks left associated with agility, at least in the Brimhaven agility dungeon. I need to get 100 tickets and turn those in for experience. And I also need to purchase a Snapdragon. That means I need 110 tickets. But thankfully, the Karamja Gloves 4, when I wear them, I not only get 10% more XP while I'm inside there, but I also get a 10% chance of duplicating a ticket, so it should only take 100 tickets. I didn't expect that, but the bonus tickets from the Brimhaven gloves, like the Karamja gloves, actually counts. It was only 24 laps where I got 30 tickets, and it checked off the hard task, so now we just got to stay here for till 110, but the stressful never being able to miss a ticket period is over. 99 fletching. I went ahead and brought the rune arrows here so that I could level up my fletching, as it has been kind of like been a passive skill I've been training. And we finally hit 99. I think I'll probably go all the way up to 50 mil before the end of the league. If not from like bar drops from PVM to turn into dart tips, then more rune arrows. I think it's something that's definitely conceivable and quick enough to go for 50 mil. But I'm going to swap over to alking these rune arrows for the rest of the time here, as my magic level is still suffering at 94. 110 agility arena tickets means I can get out of here. And then we can purchase a singular Snapdragon, That is a medium task for 40 points. And then we can buy experience with 100 tickets. I think this is going to be about 500k experience. That's my prediction. I haven't looked it up. And we got 940,000 experience. That was a lot more than I was anticipating and brought me almost all the way up to 97 agility. And there is one more agility task left to go. Gotta keep on top of these birdhouse runs. Every birdhouse run I do is 4 less herbivore that I need to hunt, and also more nests and seeds. Not that I need any more of these. This agility course is going to be my home for the rest of my agility training. There is a task to get 250 total rooftop laps, and I'm up to 62 non-Plovnivich rooftop laps. So that means I would need to get 188 laps at Poly. And those 188 laps should be enough to get me all the way to 99. Haven't done the math, but the way it looks, it's going to be pretty close. While I'm on here, I am going to be alching some dragon battle axes, just a little GP dents, and I can quickly buy them from a shop. The extra GP will be probably used to buy more bank space. Because I might as well get that done. Instead of alching rune arrows, I can alch these dragon battle axes. There also is a task for getting full graceful, but full graceful will probably take like 25 hours to get, something like that. So like a crazy amount on League. And it's only an elite task for 200 points, so I don't think it's something I'm going to grind out. Maybe if I hate myself and it gets to the end of the league, we'll do it, but for now, I'm just going to pick them up just in case. There is level 99 agility, another 200 points gained, bringing us up above 48,000. But I got about 15 to 20 more laps to go here to get the 250 task, so you know what? Might as well. 188 Plovnivich laps, and that is 250 total. Only a hard task, but I was so close to completing it that I thought I would get it. Within those 188 laps, I got 42 marks of grace. So we can roughly assume that if I'm going to get full graceful, it's going to take me nearly 1,000 total laps here. While I could go and AFK Redwoods to get the final 1 million experience, I felt that Silly subcaps were just better. More XP per hour, and it's still very AFK. It's just not leave your computer AFK. I've been here for about 250k experience so far, and I'm still at 1.5 mil XP per hour. So it looks like about 20 minutes to get this 99. Passively getting woodcutting up while editing has been such a blessing. 99 woodcutting obtained. 200 more points. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. That leaves 4 skills to 99. We got mining, hunter, magic, and runecrafting. One of the few tasks that I still have left to me for skilling is using up a blood essence. Kind of funny because I got this from a blood reaver while getting my 40 kills at Nex, and if I didn't get that, I don't think I would have got this task done. But we can actually do this at blood runes, and I seem to use about 100 essence per inventory, so it'll be 10 inventories. Now, I am going to be using last recall here. I think it is slightly faster. For example, I can, once I make the second set of dark essence, I'll be able to recall right back to the altar. And I need to do this run on the way back instead of taking the shortcut here. But I save that time on the run going forward here. So overall, the walking speed is less with this method, which will really help out. Blood Essence has been fully depleted. That was only a medium task, and it took way too long. But at least I gained some runecrafting experience out of it at the same time. Back to the law of runecrafting, I have about 20,000 essence to use up. I won't get the full 99 from this, but I should get relatively close. I do have the option of waiting to get more pure essence from chambers, or doing soul wars to farm pure essence, but I don't want to do either of those things because I want to rush max. And also, I believe that like by the time I get the pure essence and then use the pure essence, the XP rate is going to equalize with just doing Guardians of the Rift. So I might as well do Guardians of the Rift. There is level 95 rune crafting, which means we have a base 95s, and that is a master task granting us 400 points. All of the essence has been used up. I got to 9.8 million experience, and 4 long hours later, there is level 99 rune crafting. I was able to maintain like 815, 820k XP per hour while doing Guardians of the Rift. It's pretty nice. This is kill count number 49 right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do this kill and one other kill. Just get up to that 50 kill task. Might as well, seeing as I'm quite literally 1 kill away. 50 Guardian of the Rift's close. That is only a hard task, so definitely not something I would have done if it wasn't also runecrafting experience. Let's see what we can pull here. We're not really looking for anything except for a couple hundred pearls, and I have 100 searches. So it most definitely will happen. Like, I think it's like statistically impossible for me to not have enough pearls. Picked up an abyssal green dye. I won't use this at all, but it is a collection log slot, which is super nice to see, as I do think I want to get up to 500 clogs, maybe even 600 clogs. We'll see, as there's tasks for both of those. Also got a catalytic talisman. I don't think I'll keep it because I have all the talismans. But hey, another collection log slot. He also picked up 4 of these intricate pouches, and they each have a 1 in 40 chance of having the tarnished locket inside it. And we really want that, as there is a task associated with it, but it's definitely not something we'll really grind out. But I got 1,600 pearls from that opening. Means I can purchase the Ring of the Elements, but we can equip it for another medium task and 40 points. You can also charge it up by using one of each elemental room, and then this will teleport to any of the elemental altars, which is really nice for clues. Hunter is the next skill on the docket. We only have 3 left now, so I'm running out of choices, and I decided to come back to the herbivore, plainly because I think it's the best Hunter XP per hour we have, and I actually enjoy this content. I'm getting about 38k experience per hunt, so that means I probably need somewhere in the order of 60 to 80 hunts to get up to 99. Shouldn't be too bad. Maybe an extra hour or so. Wasn't too bad. 99 hunter obtained. This wasn't too bad. I got up to like 2.5 million XP per hour, so it's here a little over an hour. And now I'm gonna move on to the magician training. Since I last went to pest control, I completed another tier of the combat diary, and I can claim some combat achievement rewards here, getting the hard tier, and that's going to get me an extra point, which on League becomes 8 extra points in terms of pest control. I also got an antique lamp, and definitely not putting this in magic, so we're putting it into mining. It's 15k base, so that's 240k experience. That is a very big help. It took all of 10 minutes, but I think I have the Void Knight commendation points that I need. 844k per pull, and I think I can get 5 pulls here, which will get me up to 99. 500 points later, and what was all of 15 minutes, there is level 97 and level 99 magic, giving me all but 1 level 99 and being 3 total levels away from the end. For my actual training method, I'm going to be doing something kind of interesting, and I think it's called Adamant Pickaxe Granite. It's something that I've never done before, so I may be horrible at it, I may be good at it, but it's something I want to try out. Basically, the reason why you use an adamant pickaxe is because it's a 4-tick action, while a rune pickaxe is a 3-tick action. So you can basically tick manipulate mine without having to actually have a knife and log in your inventory. I actually really like the Addy Pick Granite method. It's a unique spin on tick manipulation. Sebe explained it a lot better, and he has a great video on it, but essentially you click one rock to start the 4-tick action, and then you move to another rock to complete the action, and because you're moving to a rock, it rolls your success rate twice, so your success rate goes from 70% to about 90%, drastically increasing your XP per hour. The part I still struggle with is two main things. First off, getting back into cycle once you fail a mine. It took a little bit. I got better as the time went on, but I eventually found that you know you did it right if the second hit down after the fail is on the dummy rock. And the second big issue I ran into is that dropping items without losing ticks is very hard, and it's definitely a loss for most of my experience rates in comparison with the skilling gods. Overall, fun method, and I would do it again for a couple hours if I'm close to 25 mil mining. And a couple hours later, we are going to be done with mining and done with skilling. Be able to claim this maximum total and the Maxscape. Overall, the XP per hour peaked out at 1.5, but the majority of the time I was around like 1.35. I'm just not that good at dropping things without losing ticks, especially when I'm talking. That was very slow. But that'll be the last time I drop items, as we are just a couple granite rocks away. I actually really like this method. I don't see myself doing it for like 10 hours to train mining, but there is level 99 mining and 2277 total. Now, thankfully, because I have Asgarnia as a region, I can make my way out to Maxscape Island, and we pay the man 2.3 million gold, signifying the total level. And we now have a Maxscape and the Maxscape hood. Now, the Maxscape is actually extremely powerful as it has every single skill cape into it, even though its stats are identical to a regular skill cape. And that is very important for our build, as one of the few skill capes we do not have access to is the range cape. And the range cape acts as an Ava's device, which saves 72% of ammo when equipped. And because of my region picks, I was actually unable to complete Animal Magnetism and get an Ava's device. So this insanely upgrades our ability to maintain ammo. And the main reason why I wanted to get Maxscape and I grinded it out instead of passively just skilling is these Dragon Bolts. Dragon Bolts are very limited, as you only get them as drops from PVM, so I want to make them last as long as possible. And because we get so much of our DPS from rubies, being able to camp Ruby Dragon Bolt E will be 5 to 6 max hits pretty much everywhere, drastically increasing my DPS. I now have some Ruby Dragon Bolt C, some Diamond Dragon Bolt C, some Onyx Bolt C, and still a host of Dragon Bolts. I do have a couple more encounters that are going to drop Dragon Bolts, so I don't need to make these last the rest of the game, but they should last a really long time, excluding the bolt procs. Each bolt lasts for 35 shots now, so my Ruby Bolt stack will last 30,000 shots, so that should be more than enough, and one of the bosses I'm going to do next time is going to drop a lot of Dragon Bolts. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the grind to maxing. I can't wait to start PVMing a lot more. Have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one.